Hey guys, this is your girl Jennifer Land, the Crown Jewel, and I am back with another YouTube video. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So a few days ago, I had a vision. I seen in a spirit where there was a counterfeit with very long, pink, pointy nails. Usually, anytime God wants me to be aware of a counterfeit, it's always counterfeit with these long nails or whatever. And so um, the woman, she had long, pointy pink nails. So the nails, they represent deception and conflict from a female. The pink, it kind of represents like innocence. And so what's happening is many of you guys as spouses have woken up and they're going to be walking towards you to make things right. They're going to be contacting you. And so the counterfeits that they have been dealing with, they know that there is nothing that they can do because this is a God ordained situation. There is nothing that they can do with these kingdom spouses now that they are fully awake. And so now that these counterfeits know that there's nothing that they can do, they really feel that you are a threat. They know for a fact that you are a true threat now. So what they are doing, the counterfeit is sitting in counterfeits, if that makes sense. So it's almost like the enemy is doing like a switcheroo in a sense, as opposed to sitting in these counterfeits to go after the kingdom spouse. The enemy is now sitting in counterfeits to go after the kingdom wife. So like I said in a vision, it was a counterfeit woman shaking the hands of the kingdom wife, but the counterfeit woman wasn't the real counterfeit. She was like, let's just say, like a sub counterfeit. And so, what the original counterfeit, is wanting this counterfeit to do is to basically um, try to befriend you and make you feel really good and comfortable. And in the background, they're doing witchcraft and spells. They're going to attempt to try to do witchcraft and spells on the kingdom wife. So you guys have to be really careful about people that you are coming in contact with. If this is business, if this is personal, if you're out in public, be careful who you are having conversations with. Be careful who you are sharing your business with. And don't shake hands with anybody because that's how they're going to get you once you start shaking hands. Now, I know people have been shaking hands for a long time, and it's just something that we're used to doing. But to be honest with you, I hate shaking hands, and I can't say that enough. And in the past, I would shake hands with people, even though I didn't like doing it. I would shake hands with people because it was all about making them feel comfortable and not wanting to offend them. Meanwhile, I'm uncomfortable because I don't like shaking hands. And a little story behind that is what I discovered is people don't wash their hands. People do not wash their hands. I do a lot of traveling throughout the year, and I cannot tell you how many times when I'm traveling on the road, if I make a stop somewhere to go to the bathroom, how many women will go into the bathroom, do their business, come out of the stall while I'm basically in the bathroom as well. And I'm witnessing these women, they will do their business in the stall and walk right out the door and not wash their hands. It's the same thing with men. People do not like to wash their hands. And so a lot of people, they may wonder, why they may be breaking out in their face and all this and that. Is because possibly one, you're shaking hands with people that have unclean hands. And then if you touch your face or something like that, next thing you know, you're breaking out and you don't know why. So I don't like it. I'm somebody, I wash my hands several times a day. I use hand sanitizer several times a day. I put on lotion several times a day after washing my hands. So, I took an etiquette class, and this is getting a little bit off topic, but I took an etiquette class. And so basically, the instructor showed me how to be able to, address somebody when they come in contact with you without shaking their hands. So you guys may want to check that out online. It's been a little bit of it's taking time for me to make the adjustment. So I've stopped shaking hands. Now I'm doing the fist pound. I'm trying to get away from that because doing like you're still doing a hand to hand contact. So now that COVID has happened, that's a good reason to say why you're not shaking hands with people. So I encourage you guys to look up ways to not shake people hands because it's kind of hard with me not being live or doing a actual visual video where you guys could see how to go about doing this or whatever the case may be. But back to the story. So, like I said, these sub counterfeits, they're gonna try to make contact with the kingdom wife out in public somewhere. And once she's gonna be very friendly and very easy going with you, very having like a childlike innocence, like she wants to befriend you, and she's going to attempt to reach out and shake your hand. And once you shake her hand, this is you coming into agreement with the counterfeit, with the enemy, whatever witchcraft that they are trying to do over your life. So you guys have to be very careful. There's a video that I want to see if I can put in the description for you guys to watch. And basically, I can't remember the guy's name. I think his name is Isaiah or something like that. I can't remember his name, but basically he has a Christian platform, and he does brings a lot of awareness to the Christian community based on what is going on in the world. And so last week, um basically it was after I had this dream. So it basically gave confirmation where he was talking about how a woman ended up shaking a witch's hand, and something about once the woman shook the witch's hand, it was like the woman had like snakes or something like that in her arm or something like that. So I'm just saying, you guys have to be very careful about these new people that you are coming in contact with because, like I said, the enemy already knows that the kingdom husband is fully awake now. And if there are any kingdom men listening and you are also standing and believing, this could be vice versa. So please take that back to the Lord, but I'm going to address it in terms of addressing this video to the kingdom wife because that's how it was shown to me in a dream. So, like I said, these kingdom husbands, these kingdom spouses, they are fully awake. There is nothing that the counterfeit can do at this point. So now that they know that they can no longer get to the kingdom husband, they're trying to be slick and go after the kingdom wife and cast spells, do witchcraft, all these different things to find a way to basically delay the marriage, delay what God is trying to do. So, again, guys, please be very careful. This is a very serious situation. Try to start practicing not shaking hands with people because we don't know who we are coming in contact with. We don't know what they are doing behind the scenes. and we do not want to be coming into agreement with anything. So practice not shaking hands, not telling people your business. There may be a part 2 coming to this. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see. But yeah, I seen that in the spirit where like I said, this sub counterfeit, she came up to the kingdom wife, shaking her hands, very friendly. They were having great conversation, and that was her trying to get the kingdom wife to come into agreement with the witchcraft and the evil plans, schemes, tricks of the enemy. So, guys, I pray that the Lord keep you guys and that you guys are always safely protected, and that the Lord give you discernment and surround you with the right people. This is your girl, Jennifer Lynn, the Crown Jewel, and I will talk with you guys next time.